What's up, guys? Tim's Christy here, back at it again with the brand new vid. So, I was just, topping off a little bit of soda here, and it started to get me thinking about this really messed up story that I have back in the days of me working at Panera Bread. Now, on this particular day leading up to it, I had spent a bunch of time consistently doing the dish shift, pretty redundant work, but pretty simple at the same time. And this was definitely during the days of me smoking a little bit of the pot, 10, 12, 13 years ago, something in that range. But what makes this particularly funny, this one event, is I didn't have a ride to work. So I asked my my drug dealer at the time if he could, do me a favor for once. And he said, "Timmy, you know what? You're such a good customer. Yeah, I can drive you to work. And granted, it's only 5 minutes down the street. I just didn't have a ride." And when I get into the guy's car, he pulls out what he called the lung. Now, I've never seen anything before, but it kind of looks like this. This is my version of what it was, right? And basically, what you did was, it just like a gravity bong. There was holes in the top of this, and the weed was there. And he said, "Timmy, light that, and then pull out the bag." So then, when I did that, the whole thing here would fill up with smoke, right? And then he goes, "Take it off and start, breathing into the thing." So when you do it, it kind of turns into a lung. I took an actual inhale there. Still got it. So I did that, and I only did it like one time. And I'm telling you, the 5-minute drive to work just became instantaneous, but I was already gone. Absolutely gone. So I walk into work, and I'm just like, "Hey, what's up, everyone?" Just trying to get back to the dish area. And my manager, very cool guy, he just looked at me and goes, "Ziggy," because he nicknamed me after Ziggy Stardust. And he's like, "Ziggy, I need you on register today." And I just looked at the guy and said, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I need you on register. We're short." And I was just like, all right. So I'm on register, do the first couple transactions. I'm still like really nervous because, I'm trying to not show at all that, I'm inebriated in any way. So as I'm doing this guy comes up and he asks me for a baker's dozen. Now, anybody that's been to Panera Bread, a baker's dozen of bagels, excuse me. But anybody that's ever been to Panera Bread will know that they're very particular with the way that they do things. Like it's like you put the food into one bag, and then you take that bag and put it into a special box, and that box has like another bag that's in it, and then you put it in the plastic bag and you hand it to the guy. But at this point, a little bit more time has gone by. It's really settled in, using the iron lung. And what do? If you were to imagine that this here is the baker's dozen of bagels, I literally put the food in and twisted the bag and handed it to the guy. I didn't even put one of those like metal zip tie thingy majiggies on there. And the guy literally just looked down at the bag, looked back up at me and said, "What are you, some type of asshole or something?" And I just like, excuse me 1 second. And I run to the back. At the same time, my manager's running out. He's like, "Ziggy, what's going on?" I'm like, "Listen, I'm really sorry, but you gotta fucking put me on dishes right now because I'm super fucked up." And he's like, "All right, get the fuck back there." And I don't know. I just finished the shift. Nobody ever talked about this again. But yeah, that was my one Panera Bread story that I'll never forget. Now, if you enjoyed the story and you liked it, please subscribe. Please give it a thumbs up or however you're watching this. And thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Catch me outside. Don't catch me at Panera.